What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and the landfill search for Quinton Simon started on October 18th. Today, at the time of this recording, it is now November 9th, and there has still yet to be any sign of Quinton Simon. There has still yet to be any big lead, any big update. We know just as much now as we knew on October 18th. Now, of course, there was drama going on outside of the house, and that has died down a little. There's still some drama going on, and I don't think we have seen the last of it. But for now, it seems that we are in a calm period. And I don't want to get caught off guard like Billy Joe. Remember when Billy Joe, early on in this case, she said that she felt like she made it through the storm, and now she was calm and peaceful. And then all hell broke loose outside of her house. I don't want to get the impression that the storm is over. In fact, in many ways, we are dealing with the calm before the storm as we speak, and I mean that literally. Because tomorrow, and preparations are already being made as we speak, tomorrow they will be suspending the search, the landfill search, for Quinton Simon once again. This time because there is a tropical storm headed directly towards that area, or at least Savannah will be affected by this storm. Now, I've been holding off on talking about this a little bit because I don't want to seem pessimistic. We want to hold out hope that answers will be found, of course, right? But if I'm being honest with you all, I'm starting to lose most hope that Quinton will be found in that landfill. It was already going to be tough enough for them to find anything. And they've been out there since October 18th. But now we have a big storm heading into the area. That's not only going to stop this search for another 4 or 5 days, or maybe even longer, depending on how bad the storm is. But imagine the damage that can do to evidence as well. It's already been so long since Quinton was supposedly put out there, if he was put out there. But I can't help but to grow discouraged and also frustrated, because at the same time, I understand why they are focusing their search on the landfill, and I do believe that that's the most likely scenario if law enforcement has evidence to prove so, right? But part of me still wishes that there was still an effort going on to search for Quinton elsewhere. And especially when I heard that the camera pointing towards the dumpsters that are in question at that trailer park, that camera wasn't working, that freaks me out as well. Because I don't know how much concrete, solid evidence law enforcement has that she was actually at those dumpsters. Now, I believe that they have something to prove that, but without video evidence of it, I mean, that just makes everything harder to prove. And at some point, we're going to have to start having a discussion here as to what's the next step. Law enforcement can't be out at that landfill forever. I think we all understand that, right? Like, even from a financial aspect, they can't afford to be out there searching through this landfill forever. So how long do they search before they call it quits? And now that the storm is coming through as well, I mean, it's just going to make everything worse. And I don't know how much longer they're going to continue to be out there. And if they never find anything out there, then what? Does this all just go away and disappear and we pretend like this never happened? Or are they going to take other steps towards making an arrest? Maybe working with whatever evidence they have to bring about some type of charges. I don't know. I'm not a legal expert. But it seems to me that they really want to find Quinton or some remains of Quinton or some sign of Quinton being out there at that landfill before they go forward with any charges or anything like that. So if they never find him, and then what? So I'm really curious about what the next steps will be. And I think it's about time to start having those conversations. I'm not saying that, hey, they aren't going to find something out of that landfill. That's still a possibility. But it was already going to be an almost impossible task to begin with. And that's if they went out there on day one. But they waited for, I can't remember the approximate amount of days, but they waited for over a week at least before they even went out there. And then it's been weeks since they've been out there. They take every weekend off, and now we have a tropical storm or depression or whatever the hell it's going to be hitting the area. So we're at this point where it seems like evidence is literally just washing away. But I'm hoping we get some type of official updates in this case. I still got my eye on everything. I am covering another story right now as well because it's important to get those victims' voices heard as well. And because I believe other kids are in danger because of a certain situation going on that I'm covering in different videos. But hopefully we get some sort of answers. I'm going to continue to look into the situation, and I will be back with an update whenever I get any new information. But for now, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.